prepare to race onto the field. Everything is riding on this football game. So there's a special intensity, a special urgency. Here come the Volunteers. Wherever you listen throughout the world, it's football time in Tennessee.
What's up, guys? Dane Davis here. Shout out to Boogie Bentley Dauber and the Indy Kid over at Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. VAWLS fans, head over to their YouTube channel, Talkin VAWLS Network. Smash that like button and subscribe, baby. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and SEC Media Days are underway. Today is actually Tennessee. Josh Heupel is going to be making his rounds, doing interviews. He also takes the podium at 11:30 a.m. So we'll be keeping you guys up to date on that, dropping all kinds of content over the next few days. Obviously, VAWLS Jones, Alontae Taylor are also there with Coach Heupel. So like I said, we'll keep you guys up to date. But his first interview took place just this morning on SEC this morning. Made some comments about the quarterback competition. And you know that's the question he is going to be asked all day long. But some interesting takeaways from that. We'll jump into that in just a moment. But as always, guys, do me a favor. Go ahead, smash that thumbs up just below the video. Click that real quick. If you're new here, welcome on into the Talkin VAWLS Network. Go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop new content. But let's just jump right in to this thing today. And I want to start with this article, and then we'll get into SEC this morning. But this came out yesterday. Go Vols 24/7. Vols set date for start of preseason practice. This is from Patrick Brown. Not a whole lot here, just some information. Guys, we are right around the corner. We have managed to bring you guys content all offseason. The transfer portal not only changes college football, but it changes things here at the Talkin VAWLS Network. Seemed like we had so much to cover. Seems like just yesterday, Tennessee was walking off the field in disappointment. But we are just right around the corner. The article says football isn't far away for Tennessee. The Vols revealed Monday that they are set to begin preseason practice on August 4th, 29 days before the Josh Heupel era officially starts, with the 2021 season opener in a Thursday night SEC network game against Bowling Green at Neyland Stadium. Again, it goes on here to talk about 2021 SEC Media Days, again, ongoing today. Today, Heupel joined by wide receiver VAWLS Jones Jr. and cornerback Alontae Taylor. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be, kind of covering each one of those interviews as they take the podium here later today. So make sure you're tuned in, dialed in for that. But again, this morning, Josh Heupel appeared on SEC this morning. First thing to note, ESPN FPI is projecting 6.6 wins for the Vols. I think that's spot on. If I was going to set the over-under, I would probably set it right at 6. Right at 6. That's the marker for me, 6-6. But, they kind of opened up the interview. Heupel talked about the excitement level, the energy in Knoxville, excited to kick things off. Typical coach speak for an interview where things got interesting. Like I said, all day long, the question that's going to be asked. Josh Heupel is going to be asked about this quarterback competition. Everybody knows this thing is wide open. You've got 4 quarterbacks, and it's anybody's ball game. And as a fan base, just go through the comment section. Anytime a video is made about a quarterback, the comment section is flooded. Some people stand with Joe Milton. Some believe that Harrison Bailey's going to get the job done. Some people still think that it could be Hendon Hooker or it could be Brian Maurer. And I think the truth is all of this is wide open. And the question they asked him leading into this quarterback competition is, how do you manage the reps when it is a 4-man competition going into fall camp? Josh Heupel kind of went into it and he said, it's not just quarterback, it's every position. He talked about how you have to earn it. It's not that somebody loses a spot. They want somebody to step up and earn it. And you guys know what I think about that. You guys know my opinion of Joe Milton. I feel like nobody in that quarterback room earned it throughout the course of the spring. And I feel like that's why he went out and got Joe Milton to add an extra quarterback to that quarterback room. At the time, a 5th scholarship quarterback. That's what you got to remember. Some of you might say, well, Boogie, it's not like he went out and he got Joe Milton. Joe Milton wanted to transfer, so Josh Heupel just took him on in. You don't take a 5th scholarship quarterback. Again, this is before Caden Salter was kicked off the team. You don't take a 5th scholarship quarterback if somebody stepped up, if somebody earned it. That's my point there. So he talked about that. He talked about how every position, not just the quarterback, has to earn their spot. He said, obviously, the plan is to kind of narrow it down from 4 as you move through training camp, and you want to give that guy who earns it, you want to find a way to get him more reps as you get closer to the season. So I'm curious to see how this thing progresses. I want to see how Josh Heupel speaks to the media throughout fall practice. Are we going to get a true idea of what is going on with that quarterback competition? Are we going to narrow it from 4 down to 3, from 3 down to 2? Are we going to know what's going on? Or are we going to move through fall camp with absolutely no idea who's taking the most reps, who's leading this football team? But when you talk about leadership, he talked about the quarterback room. There was only one name that was mentioned in the interview this morning, and that was Joe Milton. He talked about the addition of Joe Milton after the spring. The quote is, Joe Milton has been great in the locker room, and he's earned a lot of trust from the guys around him since he's been here. Again, you ask about the quarterback competition. You ask how you narrow down the reps. Josh Heupel fires back. He lays it on the table. Joe Milton is the guy that's earning the trust and respect of the guys around him. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean Joe Milton's leading the way? Is Josh Heupel planting seeds trying to prepare Vol Nation that the golden arm Harrison Bailey may not necessarily be leading this team this fall? I don't know, because he also talked about growth as a quarterback that takes place after spring practice. After spring practice, how much work are you going to put in throughout the summer? When it's on you, it falls on you. A lot of praise for Harrison Bailey for what he's done this summer. I feel like that is a guy that is committed to trying to earn this starting job. Don't think for a second that old Boogie here doesn't like Harrison Bailey. I think he's putting in the work. Obviously, he went to the Manning Passing Academy. We saw him putting in work on Twitter, on social media. But Josh Heupel talked about the growth for a quarterback that takes place after spring practice ends throughout the summer. How much work are they going to put in? How much are they going to dig into that playbook and put the work in and be prepared as they go into fall camp? So I know you guys are going to flood the comment section. You're going to tell me why Harrison Bailey is the quarterback. Tell me why Joe Milton isn't going to be the quarterback. I still want to see a reason why you add a 5th scholarship quarterback if somebody has earned it. And that's Josh Heupel's word. Somebody has to earn it. Somebody's earned the respect of the locker room. So we'll see how it plays out. We're going to be following this thing. It's going to be a fun fall camp. Going to be a lot of conversations about this quarterback room. He kind of wrapped up the interview. You know, they asked about COVID and how you move forward and the changes as he arrived on campus. And it's some of the same stuff that we've heard before, basically, that they came in, they sat down, and they listened. They listened to the players and what they want and what they need, what changes that the players feel needed to be made. He said, but they also laid out the groundwork. He laid out their plan. He laid out their expectations. And then, as the ongoing theme has been all spring, all off season, he talked about building relationships and the connection piece of being a football coach, something that I think was greatly missing from that previous staff. The connection piece, the relationships. What's going to happen when you go through adversity? You can talk about it. You got to be about it. And I think Josh Heupel is about it. We'll see, because we all know this team is going to face adversity as they move through the season. It's going to happen. So how much did that offseason commitment to relationships and the connection piece, how much does that pay off when you're thrown into the fire? Do me a favor, drop into that comment section. Let me know what you think about Josh Heupel's comments. Again, we're going to have more content coming your way as Josh Heupel takes the podium here in just a couple of hours. We'll try to put some content out, maybe cover the player interviews tomorrow. The fall of the VAWLS series did drop earlier this morning. We'll drop another episode of that on Thursday. Hope you guys are enjoying that. But if you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Also, you can help us out. Pick up the official merchandise of the Talkin' Vols Network at bonfire.com/store/Talkin' Vols. Multiple different designs available, which are also available in different styles, different color schemes, good quality merchandise. But if you want to show a little love to the Talkin' Vols Network, you can pick up that merchandise. The link is in the description below. I'll also drop down and throw it in the comment section. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. This is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The Vols